Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, January 22nd of 2023. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives that create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Today's topic is about feeling safe in our own skin. Maslow's hierarchy of needs tells us that in order to really know that oneness with all that is, to really know our own truth and our own purpose, our own sense of fulfillment, which is key also to really knowing that oneness with all that is and that integration with spirit and with nature. First, we really have to have our basic needs met and feel safe in our bodies. And it's really all connected. You know, some of us at times in our lives, we've had so many traumas that we've actually left the body in order to feel more safe. But in order to truly know our oneness with all that is and to truly know unconditional love and compassion and universal harmony that so many of us yearn for, we yearn to live in peace with our bodies, with our existence, and to know ourselves as that one with all that is. And in order to do that, we have to be able to be in our bodies, to be present, to feel safe in our skin. And really the true pathway to that oneness is through our own selves, to truly know ourselves, to be able to be at peace in our hearts, to feel safe in our bodies, to feel these integrated spirit body beings that we are. So that's what we're going to focus on today. So let's go ahead and come into our meditation and healing circle. Again, welcome and thank you for being here. We come into our circle, sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. The name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. Let's bring everything, all of your senses. Like this is the body part. Bring your senses, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your throat, your heart, your belly, your hips. Bring everything to face toward the center of our circle. We're like spokes on a wheel and we're meeting together at the hub of the wheel. And let's just, so we call on our source. We ask you to send your essence of your pure divine light and just imagine or perceive, feel this pure divine light streaming into the center of our circle. Just feel this light streaming in, imagine it, envision it, experience it in whatever way you do, feeling this light coming in and creating this presence at the center of the circle, this electricity, this being of light that fills the entire circle and fills the entire space. And imagine it like the light from a candle. And imagine your heart, like you're being as a candle and the heart, your heart center as a wick. It's like you're the same candle, you carry the same light. Let this light like touch that wick at the center of your heart and light up your inner candle. And let your inner candle, it's already lit. So let that light join as one light with this greater light. The poet Rumi says, you're not a drop in the ocean, you're the ocean in a drop. Your light is the light of the cosmos, the light of the universe, the greater light of all that is. Let that light just be one with the light that exists within everything and through everything in our existence. And breathe that essence of that pure divine light, breathe it into your heart. And as you breathe, just let this vibration of light, the divine name for light is Noor. So let this vibration of pure divine light, just let it vibrate as this flame is lit inside your heart. And let it all just become one big light and breathe it all the way into your body. Like feel the heat from this light, the flame from this light. If you imagine your body as a candle and the wick that moves through the center of your body, just imagine that whole thing lit up with light and vibrating with light and becoming warm with this pure light, illuminating your entire being, cleansing and purifying your entire being, aligning your entire being in this pure light. And breathe it into your center, elongate your spine, lean your conscious body back into the center, and just let yourself bask in this light as you lean back and rest into your body. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we come together again, still, not again, but still. And together we call on our source. We ask you to send your essence of your unconditional love. Just imagine this stream of unconditional love just streaming like a gentle waterfall into the center of the circle. And turn your heart center, that funnel of energy that extends from the front of your heart space. Just let that face into the center of our circle. And just tip up slightly and receive that gentle stream of unconditional love. Just catch it into that funnel and let it stream through that funnel and all the way into your heart. Again, elongate your spine and lean back into your body and let this stream of unconditional love pour into your heart. Your heart is the seat of that love, that unconditional love. It is that portal that you can travel through your heart, through your feelings and through your emotions and your sensations into the inner knowing in your own being, to connect with that inner wisdom and that connection with greater spirit and the oneness with all that is. Your heart is that portal, and love is that ocean that waves through the heart and carries us along that pathway from our human ego emotional experiences all the way through that continuum into the center of the heart where we know the oneness with all that is. So just let yourself be with that flow of that water as it gently flows through your heart all the way into the center of your heart, filling you with love, giving you that experience of oneness with love, feeling that flowing through your heart, and allow your heart to be loved, to experience the feeling of being loved and receiving love all the way into the depths of your chest. Breathe it in, and as you exhale, just blow out any of that constriction, any of the dust, the clutter. The heart gets cluttered, it gets tight, it gets constricted. It puts up walls. The poet Rumi says, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." So as we inhale in that unconditional love, we can just exhale out those blocks and barriers that are not needed, because we carry them way longer than they are actually needed. We carry them from memory of the past and fear of the future. But in this moment, just let that love flow. And if you're blowing those things out, just ask your support team, your unseen support team, your angels, your healers, your helpers, your guides, all who are here to support you on your earth journey and cheer you on. We have free will, so they can't interfere with the free will, but we can ask, and they are ready to help. So just ask them if there's anything that's being released that you might need to call on later. You can just ask them to hold it for you, or in their wisdom to return it to its rightful place so it is where it needs to be. And they have an ability to see beyond our limited scope. limited scope of vision while we're here in these bodies. Or you might just want to imagine setting them on the shelf for the moment. You can always call them back if you need them. But for now, you can let them go and just let this love, let yourself have in this moment the experience of unconditional light and unconditional love, right? That purifying, illuminating light and the unconditional love that loves no matter what. That's what unconditional means. It is an existence of love, an experience of love that you can have in any moment. Just call on it, and it is there. And breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. And as you inhale, breathe it in. As you exhale, just fall back into the center of your heart and lean back into the core of your body. And feel this gentle waterfall of love streaming over you. Let your body be like a sponge, and let your sponge absorb in that water of unconditional love into every cell. And let every cell become filled, become saturated, become satiated, become dripping with this love. Let yourself drip with unconditional love. And again, let's call on our source. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your eternal compassion. Just imagine this ocean of compassion, this holding the entire circle, the entire virtual space. And each and every one of us, imagine yourself surrounded and held in this eternal compassion. Eternal means beyond the time and space, right? Beyond this limited time and space existence that we know is this ocean of compassion. According to the Sufi teachings, the first emanation from the God consciousness is this ocean of compassion. In another Rumi quote, the poet Rumi says, these forms we seem to be, these bodies that we seem to be, are cups floating in an ocean of living consciousness. We think of ourselves as these separated, contained individual beings. What we are is ocean, too near to see, though we swim in it and drink it in. So let yourself be the open cup. And he says, don't be the cup with the dry rim. So drop into this ocean of living consciousness. This is the ocean of eternal compassion. Just let yourself be the open cup. Let the breath, the rhythm of the ocean, let it breathe you. And let your body just drop into this ocean of eternal compassion and feel the rhythms. Everything in your body has a rhythm. Your breath has a rhythm. Your heartbeat has a rhythm. Your peristaltic action and all of the pulsations in your body have a rhythm. Your liver has a rhythm. Your stomach has a rhythm. Everything in your body has a rhythm. And let yourself just drop in and feel the rhythms of the waves of the ocean of eternal compassion that holds you and supports you, surrounds you, and let yourself be that open cup and let these rhythms flow through you and let your rhythms drop in and synchronize with the rhythms of this ocean. As you're absorbing in that pure divine light, that purifying, awakening, illuminating light, and you're absorbing in that water of unconditional love, and you're dropping in and you're being held in this ocean of eternal compassion and letting yourself just flow with the rhythms of the ocean of compassion that holds you, contains you, supports you, flows through you, gives you rhythm, gives your breath its rhythm, gives your heartbeat its rhythm, gives your whole body all its rhythms. Breathe in, receive, exhale, drop down into your pelvic bowl and let yourself land. And just take a minute and get a feeling into your body. Just feel into your own presence. And how do you experience yourself? How do you experience your own relationship to your body, your own presence within your skin? What do you notice there? Just take a moment. We've already done that initial connecting in. So hopefully you're in a more present and connected state than you were when we started. But feel where you are now in this moment. And just notice. Notice what you notice. Are there parts of you that are in the flow and really feeling it? And maybe another part that's a little more cautious, a little less trusting. Or maybe there's a part that's completely on edge and saying, there's no way I can relax into anything about this body or this life. How can I trust it? So just feel what you feel, notice, and feel into your body. Notice where your breath flows. Notice where you have movement. Notice where you feel constriction. And just notice what you're not noticing. Where does your attention not go? And where does it tend to go? What's your favorite places to go? And just notice. And just be with the rhythm of your breath. As you drop into that ocean of eternal compassion. Just make an intention, and you can make a request of your support team to help you to flow with the natural rhythms of the ocean. And just focus on your breath and the flow of your breath. And you can put your hands over your heart center, or maybe a hand over your heart and a hand over your belly. And let's see if that helps you to connect in with your body. Feel your presence in your body. And just feel your body move as your breath flows through it. Feeling the expansion as you inhale. And the coming together as you exhale. And be with your breath. And feel your breath as it moves through your body. Feel your body's response to your breath. And just let yourself flow. And I invite you to say these simple words as you drop deeper and deeper and deeper inside yourself. I invite you to say the words and just feel how this feels. Notice how your body responds. And let's begin with the words, there is enough. 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 And just feel that and invite your body and invite your nervous system to settle in. Be in this present moment. In this present moment, there is enough. We've each come here as spirit integrated into a physical experience, right? And the spirit body, right? What is the true self, right? To really know our true selves, the spirit is that consciousness, that ocean of living consciousness. Another Rumi quote, you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in a drop. Your drop of ocean, which contains the entire ocean, contains all of the knowledge and the wisdom of the ocean, is here dropped into this physical body. And what is the physical body? The physical body is made from the elements of the earth and the stars, right? And the body is alive. The spirit is alive and the body is alive. This is all the minerals and the elements of the earth are alive, right? When the spirit leaves the body, it returns to that ocean. The drop returns to that oneness with the ocean. The body, the life of the body continues, and it decomposes to return to the earth. But that life of the body continues, and it returns to the elements of the earth. It returns to the soil. So the body has a life, and it is from the nature and from the earth, and the wisdom of the body contains the wisdom of the earth and of the nature. And the consciousness, the spirit, is that drop of ocean that contains all of the wisdom of the ocean. So inside your being, you have an integration of the wisdom of spirit and the wisdom of earth come together for an experience, that you will experience something in this life that you've come here to experience, and you'll experience it through your eyes and through your ears and through your nose and your mouth and through the sensations of your body and the gut instinct and all of this wisdom that comes together. You're here for an integrated experience. And our initial, as divine design has it, our initial experiences in this life cause us to forget that spirit and forget that wisdom and forget why we're here and who we are and what we are, and to experience ourselves as separate. Right? We have those mini traumas and the major traumas that cause us to like separate from our bodies and separate from the knowledge of our spirits. And then we see ourselves as separate beings, and we're here for survival. We're here to compete for finite resources. We're here to like figure out how to make our way in the world. Or that's what a good portion of this world would have us believe, that we are separate and we're in competition and there is limited resources and we have to somehow fight for that because there's not enough, right? So let's begin with that mantra of there is enough, because we have come here by divine design for a specific experience, and everything that we are here to experience and to learn and to know and to contribute is all packaged, and everything and then some is available for us to be and do and have and know and learn and experience and give what we are here for. So take a deep breath and breathe that in and say to yourself, there is enough. And as you exhale, drop in, lean into your body and drop down into your pelvic bowl. Again, you can put a hand over your heart and a hand over your belly, or both hands over your belly. Sometimes if it's harder to ground into the pelvic bowl. But let yourself drop into the pelvic bowl and lean back into your body. Lean into your heart. There is enough. There is enough. There is enough. And now take this, right? There is the collective experience of our humanity earth journey. And there is enough in this collective experience. Now bring that into your individuated self. You have enough, and say to yourself, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. And again, ask for help from your support team to help you to drop in this moment. You have enough. You have enough. And say to yourself, in this moment, right here where you are, I have enough. 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 If you've been with me for a while, you've heard me talk about abundance versus sufficiency. And I think when we get into this abundance mindset in the way that it is communicated to us in this not enough world, we tend to want more than enough. And in reality, we do have more than enough available to us. But enough for what? What is sufficient for you and the experience that you've come here for, right? So rest into that and let yourself be in the sufficiency. And the sufficiency plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, there is more than enough for what you came here for and what you need. So rest into that sufficiency and say to yourself, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. And take a breath, and as you exhale, let yourself drop in and invite your nervous system to settle into this experience of sufficiency. And though you may be saying to yourself, yeah, but, maybe you don't have what you want and what you feel like you deeply need in this bigger picture. But let yourself be here now in this moment, present in your body. Feel your breath. Feel your rhythm of your heartbeat. Feel yourself held in this ocean of compassion, the ocean of living consciousness. And let yourself rest into the sufficiency of this moment. I have enough. I have enough. Be in this moment. I have enough. I have enough. And take a full and gentle inhale, drawing all of the parts of yourself and your consciousness into the center core of your body, that vertical core. of light that runs through the top of your head and all the way through your body, all the way down through your base. Draw your energy and your consciousness into that vertical core. And as you exhale, drop down and land into your pelvic bowl and feel your presence centered around the very center of your pelvic bowl, that center of gravity, like a little bit below your belly button and halfway into your body, halfway front to back, halfway side to side, that center of gravity. You can kind of engage your abdominal muscles a little bit to feel that center strength, that center, like that wellspring of life force in that center there, and that center of gravity. And let yourself center around that space. Lean back into your body, lean back into your heart, and land into your pelvic bowl. I'm going to invite you to say the words, I am enough. 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 You are and always have been an incredible being of light. You came into this body as an incredible being of light. Your body is this incredible wisdom, innate wisdom with instinct and knowing its connection with all that is, knowing its connection with nature. We human beings like to think of ourselves as separate from nature, somehow acting upon nature, but we are nature. So feel yourself, nature, the elements of the earth, stardust, one with the cosmos, one with the planet, one with all that is, everything made of the same elements. I am enough. I am enough. You may have forgotten. You may have experiences that somehow want to identify who you are or what you are based on what you've experienced or not experienced. That is about your journey. It's not about who you are. But your journey is to know yourself. In spite of all of the things in this lifetime that tell you otherwise, that you are other than, because the truth is you are this being of light, this being of wisdom, connected with the all that is. I am enough. I am enough and more than enough in the wisdom, in the perfection, in the divine plan, the divine scheme of things, the divine design. Remember that poem? These forms we seem to be are cups floating in an ocean of living consciousness. What we are is ocean, too near to see, though we swim in it and drink it in. Don't be the cup with the dry rim. Let yourself drop into the ocean. Feel the exquisite perfection of your being. You are enough and more than enough, because you are not separate from the Great Spirit, your source. You're not separate from the ocean of living consciousness, the oneness with all that is, the one body. We are all cells of one body, having a collective experience that feels separate. And let yourself drop in and land. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. And just let yourself be that open cup and feel that ocean of living consciousness as it flows through your cup, and feel that place in the one body as a cell of the greater body that is having a collective experience. You have free will. You have an experience of your consciousness, and you have, I want to say you have choice, and another part of me wants to say as a cell in the greater body, maybe you don't. But you do. You have free will. So use your free will to dissolve into the rhythms of the ocean and to say yes to the flow and the oneness with the all that is, that one cell in the greater body. And let the cell, your one cell of the greater body, let it turn to the whole, to the heart of the greater body, to the light being Great Spirit, the one. And as you turn, just imagine yourself face to face with the one, the heart of the one. Just let your entire being say yes. Invite every cell of every fiber of your body to turn to this one light, one love, one heartbeat, and say yes, and allow your whole being to be enveloped and held and loved and contained. And feel yourself wrapped in and enveloped in this container of safety, this heart of safety, this womb of safety. Feel yourself held, contained, enveloped. And I invite you to be in this present moment, in this container of safety, this container of love, this flow of the one body, the one heart, and say to yourself, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And breathe all the parts of yourself into the core of your body, into the vertical core. And as you exhale, drop down, land into your hips, lean back into your body. Feel yourself held in this container of compassion and unconditional love and pure light. Wrapped, held, contained in this heart of safety, in this womb of safety. And again, I am safe. You are safe. Feel yourself in this moment and invite your nervous system to rest into the sensation of being contained, being held, being loved, being safe. I am safe. You are safe. Feel yourself held in this moment. 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 I am safe. I am safe. Land into your body and feel, consciously feel the love, the connection, the safety, and allow your nervous system, the electrical system of your body, as it experiences, like receives the imprint of this experience, to know this experience of being held, being loved, being contained, and being safe. This existence is bigger than yourself or any of our individual selves, and the journey is beyond our individual experience. Yet your experience, your will, your choice, your state matters to the whole. So choose to use your will to be held and to let your whole, like your cellular consciousness and your nervous system and the imprinting of the energy of your physical body, let it be imprinted with the knowledge of safety and of oneness. And let your being, your cell of this consciousness, the consciousness of your cell of this one body, let it resonate with enoughness, with sufficiency, and with safety. Right? That feeling of safety lets us rest in and trust. The feeling of fear is what tells us we don't have enough and we're not enough, right? We're not enough. We don't have enough. That's where we begin to reach beyond our own containers of what is enough and sufficient for us on our journeys. And that's where we can infringe on nature in harmful ways from our sense of not enough. So let any of those sensations go. Ask for help from your support team and breathe all the parts of yourself back into your core. Let yourself feel the container of love and compassion and light. Let yourself drop into your pelvic bowl, lean into your heart, and bathe your entire being in this ocean of living consciousness, feeling enough, feeling sufficiency +1, +2, +3, enough. You are enough. You have enough. You are safe. You are enough. You have enough. You are safe. Let your entire being be filled, saturated, satiated until your being is overflowing and dripping, and your light of your core is emanating this sensation of light and love and compassion and trust. Trust in the sufficiency, trust in the enoughness, and you become a beacon of that which we all seek, which is ultimately what we all seek, is this love and compassion, this sense of safety and security, enoughness. Let yourself breathe it in, receive, and exhale, drop in and let it land. Let it land. Breathe, receive, and let it land. And I invite you, as you feel your presence in your body, again, invite every cell of your body to take in this experience and to be templated and imprinted with this experience, to become an integral part of your knowledge, of your consciousness, of your spirit knowledge, of your soul knowledge, and of your body knowledge. Let your entire being take it in, and let your mind observe, and let your mind take a note of this experience as well. The mind, the role of the mind is to be in service to the body and to the heart and to the spirit, right? So let the mind observe, take note, and learn how to be in service to what your body and your heart and your spirit are here for. Breathe, receive, and let it land. Again, draw all of your energy into the core of your body. Exhale, drop down into your pelvic bowl. Anchor into that center of gravity. Feel that wellspring of that life force energy that lives at the center of your pelvic bowl. And lean into your heart and feel that oneness with the all that is, and let all of this, just the rhythms of it, flow through the core of your body. Drop into the rhythms and trust. Drop into the rhythms and trust. And as you feel your presence in your pelvic bowl, just feel your energy moving all the way through your legs and into your feet. You can stretch out your toes, stretch your feet, circle your ankles. You can do the same with your arms. Feel that presence through your arms all the way into your wrists and hands and fingertips. You can circle your wrists and stretch out your fingers and your hands. Stretch your neck and just rotate your head and feel your presence all the way in your body. Again, you can repeat after me. There is enough. I have enough. I am enough. I am safe. Your existence is bigger than your individual self. Your journey is more than your individual journey. Let yourself use your free will to rest into it and breathe with it. Be in the flow and trust. And even better, as you breathe with it, feel it breathing you, feel it beating your heart, feel the flows moving through your body. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this recording, and I'll open for discussion or Q&A. If you're listening to the recording, you're welcome to join us live. You're invited to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. You can find information for joining us live at communityforconsciousliving.com. communityforconsciousliving.com. While you're there, sign up to receive reminders of these events and the replays and other things that we do to help us to evolve and to make the most of this earth journey that we're on. You will receive, when you do, 2 free gifts. One is a one-sheet that you can print out that is a reminder of the truth of who and what you are and what this world is about, what this earth journey is about, why you're here. And the other one is a 15-minute downloadable guided meditation you can use as a part of your daily practice to help you to tune into that unconditional love, divine light, and eternal compassion that is the core of your being. All right. I hope you enjoy those, and I hope to see you next Sunday. With that, I will end the recording and open for the Q&A. Thank you very much.